Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to look at your current situation. We're going to look at Aries through Pisces. Feel free to check out your sun, moon, or rising placement. Keep in mind, only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, the only way to purchase a reading from me is on my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Aries, let's see what your current situation is. There could be a lot of people around you right now, family or friends, that are maybe not being fully transparent with you. You could feel like they're keeping something from you, but they're not telling you. Could be your boss is keeping something from you. Could be a father or a masculine energy, maybe you have a child with. There's a verbal conversation that is happening behind the scenes, behind your back, that you're not aware of. Yeah, it could be between a father and a grandparent, a grandmother or grandfather. Could have something to do with an inheritance, a gifting of something of generational wealth. The equality of it is not going to be fair and balanced. There are conversations behind the scenes. Maybe you're already aware that there's something going on. There's a lot of pressure burdening around this. Maybe grandma or grandpa is getting ready to go into a assisted living type place, and there's a need to divide their assets of some sort. That's a heavy conversation of something that is being kept from you. Everybody else is talking about what's going to happen, how it's going to be divided, but you're not a part of the conversation. You are being excluded from the conversation, it looks like. Taurus. What is the current situation for Taurus at this time? If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Something is stressing you out about a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a man in particular, but it could be. Something is stressing you out. Something is causing a lot of anxiety. The connection between the two of you maybe has went cold. Maybe this person is not as reliable as they once were, and you're finding that to be disturbing, and maybe you don't understand why. You don't know why things have changed. I'm hearing cat got your tongue. Oh, Eight of Swords. This person is not speaking up, and it's really causing you to think hard about what you're giving to and whether or not you're receiving anything. We do have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So this person's being very silent purposefully. Why are they being so silent towards Taurus? Why did they go cold? Eight of Cups. Even though there was strong communication at one point, it looks like your person is thinking about walking away, distancing themselves. It could be for a job. We've got the Champion of Pentacles, so that's the Ace of Pentacles. This could be them feeling that they need to move closer towards a job, or there's another opportunity with someone else That's why they are being silent. They are distancing themselves from you. Gemini. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Gemini. You're in a place where you want to be around people that love you. You're happy and you want to be happy with people in your placement, whether it's family or friends. There is something below the surface that you feel people are not being transparent with you. Yeah, we've got the Two-Face. So it looks like you feel that you're being true and authentic with those around you, but your family or your friends or your romantic partner are not. They're being two-faced, so to speak. They're being sneaky, talking about you behind your back. You could feel like at times they manipulate what you say or what your expectations are. Could be even a sibling that you feel you're not being treated as fairly as they are. You could feel that there is favoritism by an elder in your family, that they give your sibling more attention. Maybe they get together with your sibling more. Maybe they show your sibling more happiness than they show you. And you feel the deception. You feel like they talk about you behind your back. And we've got the Eight of Swords. You could feel really uncomfortable around your family when you're with them. Like you don't feel like you belong. Like they make you feel ostracized, or they make you feel like you're not wanted or you're not welcomed. There is one person in your family who isn't toxic, who's not this devil energy. It could be a grandma, a grandpa, an aunt, so to speak. There is somebody in the family that is normal, that maybe you are very close to, and this person maybe gives you advice to stay true to who you are, and that your family is toxic, and that they do talk about you behind your back. So it looks like you do have one person in your family that does support you. Cancer. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Cancer. What is your current situation? There's something that you had been very underprivileged to, some type of information or knowledge, something that you intuitively felt you should go towards. Maybe it's something with your career, your path or your journey in life, but you were maybe guarded not to. Maybe as a child, you were conditioned to not believe you could do something or you wouldn't be successful. It looks like your situation right now is something's unlocking within you. Maybe your soul's path and your journey is affording you options that are opening up. Doors are opening up in more ways than you can ever imagine. Yep. Ace of Wands, Six of Swords. You're going to get to a place, a peace of realizing that everything lined up the way it was supposed to. If you felt like you were not afforded the best house or the best job or the most money, the nicest car, that's all changing for you. Your current situation is you may have felt like you were not privileged or you were innocent to things that other people had. That's all changing for you. You're going to get to a place of abundance, and you're going to be really comfortable in the abundance that you sit in. It's a part of your journey. You may have to make some choices and decisions along the journey, but it's all going to be worth it because you're going to feel really comfortable in the end. Leo, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Leo. You could be buying a new home, something that maybe your family doesn't know about. It's something that you're doing in secret with the keys here. It looks like you could be planning routes elsewhere. Maybe you're deciding to move and relocate, but you're doing it in secrecy, not letting people know, not communicating what your plans are or what your next steps are. Yep, you're definitely sacrificing something that was not the best thing in your life. Maybe you were in a negative pattern holding and you are finally deciding to let go. Maybe you live in a place that has a lot of bad memories, or the area that you live in doesn't serve your highest good anymore. You're learning with the Hangman that you've maybe paused, reflected, and you've sacrificed enough. You're ready to move on. Yeah, the anchor's in reverse here. So you're detaching from something that you had a strong hold on, or had a strong hold on to you for a very long time. It could be a job. It could be a home. You're definitely unlocking something about your happiness that you are obsessed with sacrificing and letting go of things that are not making you happy, things that you don't see longevity in. Libra, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Virgo. I think I said Libra. Virgo. Virgo, 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 Virgo. You know you need to end something. You need to cut off some type of relationship, whether it's a romantic or platonic. You know that these people or this person you need to have a conversation with. It's been nagging at you. It's causing you a lot of stress. It's maybe your health is even starting to deteriorate over the situation. But it's finally time for you to relax and make the decision that it's over. You can't, I'm hearing, can't beat a dead horse. So this is something that you can't continue to allow to deteriorate or stress you further. It's just nagging at you, and it's starting to affect your health. When you make this detachment, you're going to feel on top of the world. You're going to realize that you should have made that decision a long time ago. Something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness and joy. There's going to be more opportunities that are going to follow once you make this decision to put an end to this relationship, this connection, this attachment that you have when it comes to a family member, a friend, or somebody that you view as a family member. Libra. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Libra, what is your current situation, Libra? You have a choice you need to make. You could have multiple options right now. You're trying to decide whether to stay single or maybe go towards one of these partners, these people that are in your space. You're figuring out where your true happiness lies. Does it lie within a connection with a particular person, or does it lie within yourself? I'm hearing you know the door to your own happiness. Whatever you've been doing, you've been putting in a lot of work to your job, your career, your business. Look at that. It's bringing you a lot of prosperity, a lot of internal happiness. You maybe have built something really successful, and now you have to make the choice if you want to share that with someone else or if you want to share that by yourself. You're gaining clarity through the situation. Making the decision, where does your happiness lie going forward? You knew where your happiness was in the past, but where is it going to be in the future? Scorpio. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Scorpio, what is your current situation? Scorpio. Something's being illuminated to you right now with your path and your plans for the future. You're looking towards the future, trying to figure out what's next. You could be connecting with your inner child right now. Your inner child could be asking you for something more. There's something within you, some sort of commitment or opportunity that you haven't discovered yet, but your soul and your inner child is asking you to discover. And you could be trying to figure out what that is. You could be questioning everything and everyone around you, where your loyalty and dedication should lie in the future. You've been patiently obsessing about this, trying to figure out what it is. What's being hidden is that Chariot. It's go time. It's time for you to make the decision. You know. If you don't know, you need to do some meditation. It'll come to you during meditation. There is something in the future here for you. Something more, but you have to let something go in order to have this something more in the future. It's a part of your divine birthright to move towards what your soul is calling. Something that's going to be stronger, illuminated the more and more you open up to it. So if you are somebody who is constantly having chatter around you and you don't have silence, you might need to take a break and just kind of meditate a little bit in silence, outside or inside, doesn't matter. But I think if you do that, the answers are going to come to you of what your life purpose is, what is your destiny, what is it that you're supposed to be doing next. I think it's going to be illuminated stronger for you. Sagittarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Sagittarius, what is your current situation? I'm hearing I'm done sacrificing. There's something that you're missing right now. Your intuition is very strong. It's trying to get you to see things differently. It's trying to get you to pay attention that there's something missing in your life. You could be done sacrificing maybe a lot when it comes to your job. Maybe you have been all in with your job and your career, but you might be missing love. And that could be something that you're wanting, but you're sacrificing it using your job as a career and an excuse to justify why you don't have love. Something is missing here. There's a change that's necessary. You got to look at the bigger picture. Are you all work, no play? Are you only focused on money and not focused on love? There's a change that is necessary. Your intuition is nudging you about this. Are you no longer passionate about your job? Open up to the emotions that you're feeling right now. Your emotions with your intuition are calling for something that's missing in your life. I'm hearing what comes in the darkness must come to light. So this is something that maybe you have not been wanting to come to the surface by suppressing your emotions here. We do have the Hierophant, so you could be gaining a higher perspective from God. Maybe you've been having dreams from the universe. Your guides are nudging you that there is so much more out there. You just have to look at things different. You may have to make a change to have it also. Capricorn. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Capricorn. Somebody's not being honest with you, Capricorn. I think you know this too. Somebody is projecting things to be one way and they're not. Whether it's you or it's the person around you. Pretending things are one way, but everything is not really what it seems to be here. Things might be stuck or stagnant in your life right now. And you may be projecting as to why that is. If it's a relationship, maybe you're blaming the other person as to why it's not moving, instead of looking within and taking accountability. If it's a job, you could be blaming because your employer didn't give you the raise or the promotion that you felt you deserved. There's some type of accountability, it feels like, is lacking here. You're needing to find the willpower and the courage to walk away from whatever you've been projecting away from. Look at that, we got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You need to see clearly for the situation for what it is and stop projecting the situation to be differently. Whether this is a relationship that you need to walk away from, you may love this person, but maybe they're just not suited for you. They're not in the same alignment with you. You need to have the courage and strength to understand that instead of projecting, if you want ultimate happiness, you have got to stop staying stuck and look at things from a bigger picture and taking accountability as necessary. Aquarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. You have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Aquarius. Aquarius. You could be trying to find your happiness in life. Like, where do you belong? What job do you belong in that you blend great in the environment? You could be trying to figure out what social circle you should belong to. Should you have a large network of friends, or should you have a small, close-knit circle? There's it feels almost like a misplacement in your life. You're not really sure where you go or where you blend in. Like, where is your place? I'm hearing misfits. You could feel like you're a misfit with society. Maybe you haven't just found your people. Sometimes it's okay to be weird. It's okay to be different. It's okay to not fit in with the norm. Everybody has their own uniqueness, and it's finding that one other person that could be your best friend or your partner, or finding that small circle, that small group of other people that are like-minded like you, where they don't maybe see things the same way. Yeah. You want happiness, but you haven't found it yet. I do have the Ace of Wands hidden at the bottom of the deck. So embracing where you want to be, figuring out where you do fit in. Maybe joining new hobbies, seeking out people that have similar interests as you. I mean, even just being outside in the sun at the park. Maybe you go to the dog park. Maybe you go to the people park. Maybe go to the mountains. You know, maybe you run into people, and just connecting with other people to feel a part of something. Doesn't even have to mean you become best friends with them. Maybe it's just having a small, short chit-chat conversation with the weather and how you're doing or how they're doing. Something like that, I think, will really light up your soul at this time. Something that you might be needing to feel that you fit in. Sometimes fitting in isn't always with people. Sometimes it's with animals too. Pisces, you want your own personalized in-depth reading? My website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Pisces. I'm hearing that song from Beverly Hills Cop, The Heat Is On. So there is something that is burning inside you. You know that somebody is manipulating you. You know that somebody isn't being transparent. The heat is intensifying that you know the truth. It's almost like you have accessed something within yourself to know that this person isn't on the up and up. Judgment, 8 of Pentacles. You could be dealing with the Libra. You could have invested a lot with this person. Could be even married to this person. Or you could find out this person is married. I'm hearing what? He's looking at this home like, what? So you could find out this person actually is married. This person that you are invested in. Could be a coworker. You're getting access to some type of information, whether it's through your intuition or through your guides. There's some type of confirmation of something that you know isn't right about this person. Something's off. Somebody you've invested quite some time in. Yeah, you could be finding out that they're married. We do got the Tower coming out down here.